Hello, hello. Hello, Jen. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Thomas. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having a good week so far. Got some lotion on my hands. All right. That's always a good start. Hello, Karen. Oh, my goodness. Gonna be a big day for water. I can tell. I'm very thirsty today. Oh my. Well, let's see. What is going on today? Oh, well, one of the most important things today is yes, I have been monitoring my um package delivery for Denise's package. I've got the I've got the tracking up on my screen so I can keep an eye out, mostly because, yes, this is time sensitive mail because it is a food item. And so I got to get it ASAP. Um, but unfortunately, yeah, the last number of my box number is not on there, and I don't want them to send it back. So I'm watching it. They gave me a little window. It says between 8:30 and 12:30 is when it should be arriving. So then I can run down and get it. And yeah, it's gonna be epic. So watch for that on today's vlog. Yeah, that will be included. Um, let's see what else is going on. I'm kind of wait. I'm actually after yesterday, with StreamYard telling me that I wasn't live when I was live, which was a little concerning. I'm kind of hoping that notification goes out and that it actually does show. It does show on my screen. It shows that I am live today. So that's good. So yeah, so just kind of hanging out for some more people to pop in. But for those of you who are here, thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate you joining me today. And yeah, they look really good. They look very nicely made. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like my local store has a huge bakery. They do baking behind there. They're making cookies and cakes and brownies. I don't know why they're not making those. It doesn't seem like it would be too hard to make them. Um, you know, Mix everything up, smash it down, put some chocolate on top. I think you got a winner right there. Hi, Mike. And Faye. Hey, Faye. She's trying to do self-serve in the cupboard. I don't know. She's trying to get into Faye. Don't get in the cupboard. She knows where the food is, and she's trying to open the cupboard. It's like that's not how food ends up in the bowl. You actually have to open the cans. I don't think she's figured out how to do that yet. Hello, Apple. She's pretty smart. She might be able to figure it out one day. But right now, she does not know how to do that. Oh, man. Well, I have got a very eclectic mix of this and that kind of stuff today. Yeah, it's a little oddball assortment, but that's always kind of fun too. You never know when you find something that you just can't live without, right? Oh my. Well, I I can't really think of anything else to talk about. Oh, as I said, I am not the best conversationalist. Yeah, I'm not, especially on my own. I am not. Um, so let's go ahead and get started with the sale. I can handle that. Um, I'm gonna start off with a free item. I was reading Mike. She knows the perfect time. Yeah, she does know the perfect time. You're right. But I've got a keychain. It's for free. If you're feeling, if you're feeling fancy, look at that. We got the fancy cars on here and it says I heart LA for Los Angeles. Yeah, it's just going to be a free keychain and, and Sharon's like, "Mine, mine. You got it, Sharon." And hello, Sharon. I like that. She's ready. She's like, "Mine, done. Boom." All right, now this other item, um, if you are in an area maybe where you're prone more for hurricanes, tornadoes, mudslides, what else? Fires, wildfires. This is a bag that is an emergency go bag, and it has a checklist on it. So something you could keep handy, by your front door, in your coat closet, depending on what door you plan to evacuate out of. But it's got a really handy list. Um, and we'll put number two in the chat if you would like this. And then you can wear it as a backpack. It's got the strings on here. So you can wear it as a backpack, but it has your checklist. Put these things in the bag. Thank you, Gatita. And it's a good checklist for everybody. If you live in an area where you may have to, evacuate quickly, bottled water, prescriptions, the first aid kit, sturdy shoes, warm clothes, rain gear, personal hygiene items, special needs items, flashlight batteries, pocket knife, extra house keys, car keys, paper, pen, and tape for leaving messages, family communication plans, emergency phone numbers, regional maps, the small amounts of cash, that's good, copies of important documents. And that's going to go to Gatita. And yeah, it never hurts, just in case you're living in an area where you don't know what's going to happen. And you might need to grab this and run. So very nice. Hope it doesn't happen, but it's always good to be prepared, right? All right, next item. We're going to start with $1 items. This is going to be a little strange. But it kind of ties in with some other items I have. I've got some doll wigs today. And I've got some wigs, well, some hair pieces that people can use, or you could use them on dolls. It could go either way. But this is a little piece of hair for a doll. And I guess it's like a little braid. I don't know what it's made out of, but it came from, I don't know, A&D Ceramic Supply. Hi, Kim. Hi, Sherry. Not a ceramic piece, but it must have been a very special kind of hair piece. But if you have a doll, maybe you'd like to add a little ponytail to it. Or if you have a doll that maybe has some thinning hair and needs to have a little extra hair added, hey, there you go. So this one is just $1 for the little piece of doll hair. And I don't know any more than that. So we'll bring that one back for the speed round. All right. Speaking of hair, yep, I've got some hairpins. I've got a whole little cluster of hairpins. $1 for the little pins. I don't know how many is in here, but there's a lot. There is a lot of them. So use them on dolls, use them on people. And Sharon is in for the pins. Thank you, Sharon. Ooh, I have an icky dry patch right there on my thumb. Nice. And we'll count that down for Sharon. Going once. Going twice. Oh, let me get my sold in here. And sold to Sharon. Thank you. Next item. Hi, Nick. Good morning. These are pink. Hard to tell. They are pink. I know my lighting is a little bright for them. It is a little cluster of plastic beads. They are sort of made to look like a grape cluster. They definitely can be restrung any way you would like to. They're all wired. And if you have a little project that you would like to have, you know, a little strand of little beaded grapes, you can just cut these off and use them in other ways. They don't have to be just on here. They just happen to be on here, but you might have other uses for them, other thoughts, other ways to use them. But it is a nice little cluster of light pink wired beads. And Sherry is in for one. Thank you, Sherry. So, yep, you're going to get all of these, and you can see how they are all individual wired on, and then some of the wires are then continued to form the little clusters, but definitely workable in a lot of different ways. And there's a lot of wire on here also for you to work with if you want to restring them. And we'll count that down for Sherry. So going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, this is another piece, doll related. It is a head. So it is a mop doll face, although it is an animal. And it is on a stick. It does say that it is silk screened, pre-sewn. So it is almost like a little balloon shape. So you can fill that with stuffing, and it can be a plush head. And then they have it as, oh, this is a cat face. Okay. So that is a cat face. So you can turn it into a cat, a plush cat, a cat doll, a mop head cat. And this was made in Taiwan. It does have a barcode, but it was made in Taiwan. So that one, cat face for crafting, and that is $1. This is a partial wig for a doll. It is extra small, and they do give instructions here. So you are going to get a little strand here of hair, and then they show you on the diagram for the doll's head, and then they do give you instructions on how to put that on. It is dark brown, it's curly, and you can see the string right there for attaching that on a doll's head. So again, maybe you have a doll where the hair is thinning a bit. You'd like to give it a little refresh. That will work. And you've got nice instructions to work with. So that one is $1. All right, next item is a barrette. So here is the barrette part. Now it does have a little hair bun attached to it, which you can keep on, or if you don't want to use it, you can cut that off. On the barrette are 3 fabric roses. And so when you wear that, that's how big they are. Just like that. All on a barrette. Again, something you could put your bun in and then put that on. That one has the 3. They're kind of a nice nylon material. So 3 purple roses on the barrette. All right, next item, very similar theme. This one is a red rose. It is on a cord. So if I were to put that around my bun, I could probably double that up to secure it. Now, thinking outside the box, you don't have to use this on your hair. If you have a little box you're making or a little crafting project, you want to add that to, there you go, add that to your little crafting project, you can do that. You don't have to have the little bun with it or the little cord with that. So the red rose made out of a very nice nylon material. That one is $1. And then I have a brooch. Yep, it's got a pin back on it, and it is a blue flower. And if you want to get fancy, you could absolutely do that with this. Excuse me. You could put a little pin back on here and wear that, or on this also. You could turn that into a brooch if you wanted to. But we've got, excuse me, Sherry in for the brooch. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. Yep, gotcha, Sherry, for the blue one. Thank you. All right, next up for your next party. Doesn't matter what the color theme is because this one's got all the colors in it. Could be for a beach party. Got a little sand there. So made out of resin. It is a little party sign. And oh, you want the red one? All right, Sherry. I'll get you for the red one. Thank you. So this one measures 4 inches by 3.5 inches. So 4 by 3.5, little party sign, $1. All right, next up, I have a coaster. Now, this is going to be hard to see the design. Oh, I guess you can kind of see it. I was going to grab here. We'll grab the red here. You can see this is snowflakes. It is a glass coaster with snowflakes on it. And it is 3.5-inch square. And Gatita is in. Thank you. It does have the little silicone cushions on it so it doesn't scratch a surface. And I'm going to put that back in the cute little bag and keep it nice and safe. There we go. And we'll count that down for Gatita. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Gatita. Thank you. Next item is one of these really nice crochet pin cushions. Couple of things with this. The ribbon on this side needs to be redone so that it's fancy. I don't know how they do that. That's above my pay grade. I kind of tried to figure that out. A craftier person is going to need to do that. Plus, there is a little stain on the back side right here. There's a little stain on the back side, but here is the front side, a beautiful pin cushion. It does have a little ribbon for hanging. And so that one is $1. All right, next up, I have got, all right, this little, it's a little plush heart. It does have a cord, so you could hang that on a tree as an ornament if you wanted to. And it has these little beads sewn around the edges. It has this pretty floral ribbon that goes up both sides and then kind of ties in a little bow at the top. Thank you, Sherry. And then we've got 2 cute little buttons at the top. So again, you can hang. And we'll count that down for Sherry. So going once. Oh, nope. Kim is in. Hello, Kim. Hi, Joyce. So we've got Kim in for 2 on this one. Sherry is at 3. And it's got that beautiful ribbon and then 2 different buttons. So if you want to switch it up this way or this way. Oh, yeah, let me know if I'm blurry. Thanks, Apple. Thank you, Kim. And we'll count that down for Sherry. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, I've got another one that's very similar. And oh, send to Kim. I will do that, Sherry. Next one is a red heart. It only has the design on the front here. It's got a little ribbon or a little piece of lace. It kind of looks like a cute button. And then it has the gold cord all around it. And Sherry is in for $1. And I'll get in close so you can see that pretty button. But fun idea when you have just a little bit of fabric, a little bit of ribbon, you know, a spare button, a spare button or 2. Yeah, and you can make one of these little plushes. And Apple, is today your birthday? I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. It's this week. So happy birthday, Apple. Happy birthday. And we'll count that one down for Sherry. So going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, I've got a little bigger of a heart. Now this one does have a little fabric staining on the back, just right down at the bottom here. But this is also a fun way, both of these hearts, a fun way of displaying your brooches also. You know, you could put your brooches in here, hang this up, and then you get to look at your brooches, you know, all the time. So that's another fun use for these. So this one does have a crocheted edge and a little crocheted heart. It has a little pink rose on the inside there. Thank you, Kim. And so, yeah, these really fun. I've got some others that are coming up also that are also really good ways of displaying your brooches. You know, you can hang them up so you get to enjoy them. And we'll count that down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. Thank you. All right. Well, that was the last of the $1 items. We are going up to $2. And this piece could use a little like mineral oil. I didn't have a chance. Only so many minutes in a day, and I just didn't have a chance. But on this back side here, yeah, I would probably try get some mineral oil or something on here to try to kind of bring back, restore that finish. But it is a cute little wooden goblet. like a little mini goblet. Very cute, but it is made out of wood. I thought that was really cool. Don't know what kind of wood this is. Oh, it may have a little crack down there. See, things you don't notice until you get under these lights. All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Here, we're going to do this. We're going to make this one a free item. So let's type in wood if you would like this. We're going to do this one for free. Because I did notice it does have a little, it's not quite a break, but it's a doink. It is a doink for sure. But if somebody would like this, if you have, you know, a little wood collection, that would be cute to display. So that one, just type in wood if you would like that for free. And Sherry is going to take that one. Oh, you know, that I was having that problem yesterday. Thank you, Lucinda. Yeah, I was having that problem yesterday. It wasn't live, but I was live. YouTube is touching things again. Yeah, YouTube, stop touching things. All right, next up, I have got a little figurine. It is a little resin bear. He's got little wings. I think he's kind of a little chocolate bear. You can see this bottom part is shaped like a heart. That he's got like little chocolate wings, little chocolate arrows, a little chocolate bow. The little bear is $2. All right, now, kind of goes with him. I've got this guy also with little chocolate wings. And he has love letters that are little chocolate hearts. See, there it is right there. The little heart is postmarked. So a little chocolate heart. And that little bear is $2. So both of them with their little chocolates. And Sherry is in for the love letters. Hi, Linda. And we will count the love letters down for Sherry. Going once, going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, this one is a little different style. Hey, white chocolate. Oh, you'll take both bears? All right, Sherry, thank you. So this one, a little more traditional in with the white. He's got white wings, a white sash, and a little white and pink bow and arrow. This one, it's not marked, but I think it might be one of the actual cherished teddies. I don't see a marking on him, but he has a little more of that face to him. So that one is $2. Oh, unless he's got nope, nothing back there on his bum. Thank you, Kim. And we'll count that down for Kim. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. Thank you. All right, I've got one more bear. This one is marked as a cherished teddy, and he is a Nesco. He's from 1996 because his little blocks say so, and he's a little soldier. He has a cord for hanging, so if you want to use him as an ornament, you can do that. I'll show the back here. And he's got a little, like a CT for cherished teddies on his hat. And on the top of the blocks, they do look like, the little children's blocks. And so that one is $2. I have another barrette for the hair. And this one is a clip. And it is all done with feathers. Well, a couple of these little pieces, which are wrapped something hard. But most of this is made out of feathers, beautiful colors in the blues and purples. And when you're there, put that on, it's going to look like that in your hair. Or you can put that on a hat. If you have a doll, you could put that in a doll's hair also. So that one is $2 made with the beautiful feathers. And then here is how the back looks. So you can just clip that on your hair. All right, next up, I do have some doll wigs. These are more of full-on wigs. So with these, if you're making a doll, you can use this from scratch. Or if you have a doll that maybe the hair is a little thin, needs a new wig, here you go. This one, more of the style with the kind of curly bun on top with a couple little ringlets on the bottom. It does have the full I don't know, fabric and stuff on the inside, the netting on the inside. So you're going to get really good adhesion to the head. So that one is $2. And it's got a stray hair here. Let's see. Don't know where that hair is coming from or going. We'll put it back in the bun there. So that one is $2. And I do have them numbered so I can keep track of them because a couple of them are kind of similar. This one, let me get the little number off of here. This one also in brown. Has little bows where the little curly ringlet pigtails are. There, but this has nice little long pigtails, and then I'm not sure which is the front and which is the back, but she's got little bangs. So that one is also $2. Hello, Sandy. All right, next one I have two of. So this is still in its original bag. Curly hair, and you can see it makes beautiful doll hair, mustaches, beards, animal manes, tails, and fur. It is super curly, and it does give instructions on the back on how to pull out the strands and hatch them. And so I do have two of those available. Oh, and these are the autumn brown. So those are $2 each. And then I do have one blonde hair. So this one, she's got big ringlets that come down, and then she's got the little bangs in the front. This also has the nice full wig underneath. And that one is $2. All right, now this one is more for a person, but you definitely could use this for a doll, or you can incorporate it for a person. I believe that this was originally for a ponytail extension. It probably had another part of the clip that you would like clip on to like a bun, and then you could have this hanging down behind. And this one does have blonde hair, and then it has these little braids in it, kind of mixed in with the hair are these little braids. So that one, $2, and you can add that to a doll's hair, or you can use that for human hair and have a little ponytail extension. So $2 for that one. The next one I have also for a person, but could be used for a doll. This one has a hole in the center. So if you have your hair up in a bun like this, you could pop that on top of the bun, work your bun around it, and then have, a little fluff around your bun. So that one, kind of a frosted blonde. And that one is $2, but it is more done as a circle. And then it has the hole in the center. And hi, Happy and Harned. You'd like both of the blonde ones? All right. Thank you. And then the last one I have, I believe this is more for sitting on top of your hair. It's kind of a frosted look. It's got some dark and some blonde in it. And, oh, Sandy, you'd like the blonde doll? All right. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. I've got you for the blonde doll. So this one, a little more of just, for on top of the hair, I believe. Not an expert. It does have this underneath. to help you kind of lock things in place. And it kind of, does that? No, that's not. So that one, $2. And again, if you've got a doll that needs just a little something on top, you can incorporate that in also. Let's see. That one and oh, all right. Next up for $2 is a paper molded angel. So this one you make up the kind of paper pulp and then you press it into a mold. And then this one they added some dried flowers and some little dried roses. Yeah, those are dried roses. Little pearl beads, but then you have this cute little angel. Now on the back, it is marked 1994, and it does look like it has like a little mark, a little initials maybe. So 1994 for the little paper cast angel. All right, then I have a little handbag. So a little heart-shaped handbag. The back is plain. The front does have a little sequin heart. It has a little strap here so that all your stuff doesn't go falling out of here, but there's enough room to put a couple little things in there. And then you have a cute little handbag. So that one, just $2. And Sherry is in for the little handbag. Thank you, Sherry. And then there are all the cute little sequin hearts. And we will count that down for Sherry. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, now this Clinique bag is their most recent Clinique bag. So it is unused, fresh, hot off the presses. These are, oh, that's fun. It's made to look like they're kind of sewn on or stickers, but they're not. They're actually part of the fabric. But all the cute little Clinique, and then it has the same design on the back. Here is the inside, really roomy on the inside. But it is the hottest one, the one that just came out, the freshest. Thank you, Sherry. And we'll count that down for Sherry. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. Let's see. All right, up next, I have a hanger. Now, this is a smaller sized hanger, not necessarily for you to use for clothing, although you could. It is wrapped in plastic and it is lightly scented. So it's more of the size of a kid's hanger, but there's definitely things you could hang off of here, but it's more as a like closet freshener. Yeah. So it's not an overpowering scent, but it is lightly scented, and it is a really pretty satin hanger. But put that in your closet and it'll keep everything in there, nice, fresh smelling. Again, it's not a heavy scent, but there is a little bit of a scent to it. So that one is $2. All right, next up is another thing that you could use for displaying brooches or just for hanging and having some fun with. It is this shoe shape with a little rose on it. I want to point out there is a tiny tear in the fabric right here. So right there, there is a little tear in the fabric. But you could definitely hang that on the wall, fill that full of brooches to display them. Really cute little shoe. And it is plush, so you can put pins in there. And that one is $2. All right, this is from what I can tell, probably a jewelry holder. So it has the little strap across here where you can put your necklaces, your bracelets, a watch if you're traveling with one. There's no pockets in here, so there's nowhere for you to tuck in, rings or anything. But you definitely could put bracelets, necklaces across here. Then that just folds over, and this little strap comes across, and then the little strap kind of holds everything in place there. Now, if you wanted to use that for your brooches and display them, you could. There is a little bit of stuffing in here. There's just, it's a thin layer of stuffing. So you could put your brooches on here for displaying, tuck that away when you needed to. And that one is $2. Next up for $2, very, very similar to the pink grapes that I have. I have this little cluster of white or clear to be like white grapes. These are all plastic beads that have been wired. And this cluster, you can move, you can move these around however you would like. They are wired. And then you can, if you're crafting and you would like, a little bit of these, you can very easily cut the wire and use a little bit for crafting. But thank you, Sherry. And we will count that down for Sherry. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. One more of these little grape clusters. And I have two that are purple. Gonna need some more water. Two that are purple. So they're going to be $2 each. These also have wired beads on them. And you can move these around how you like them, or, take parts for other crafting projects. And thank you, Sherry. And we'll count that down for Sherry. And Sherry, let me know if you would like one or if you would like both. But going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. But I've got you for one. And then just let me know if you would like two. All right, next up, still at $2, is a little egg cup, hand painted egg cup. There is the inside, and both for Sherry. All right, thank you, Sherry. So this one's super cute, little egg cup. I don't know for sure, but I would say probably from Mexico. Now, one of the things you can use egg cups for are for your egg-shaped stones. So see, a great way to display your stones, or if you have wood-painted eggs, this is a really nice way to display those also. So that one is $2. Now, the egg, stone egg, has been in two parts. So there is a crack that runs the length of this. I'm going to show you right here. This crack runs all the way through. So at some point, this was probably dropped, or maybe somebody cracked it open to see what was on the inside. But it has been repaired and put back together. But I just want to show you that it has that crack that runs all the way through it. So for that reason, I'm going to start this off at $2. It is a really cool rock. Great designs on it. But it does have that line that runs all the way through it. So it has been cracked. So that one, just $2 for the stone egg. All right, next item is a single shaker. So I do not have a pair. This is just a single. And Sharon, you would like the stone? Thank you, Sharon. And I'll do that just for my records. Going once, going twice. And sold to Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Now, the single shaker is from Colombia. So hand painted from Colombia. Really nice design. This was the salt shaker. So this one also a nice way to display hat pins if you have them. A really cool way for displaying them. And oh, Sherry is in. Thank you, Sherry. And we'll count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right. We're gonna get really outside the box here now. And we're gonna do a $3 start. And I have got this holder. Now, what you can use this for? Well, that's a good question. You could definitely use it for folders if you were a paperwork kind of person. I also think if you had a record collection, you could use that for your record collection too. Thank you, Gatita. It's a pretty cool one. And we will go ahead. Makeup palettes. Good one, Apple. But yeah, if you had, maybe a magazine collection that was really cool, you wanted to display it. But we will count that down for Gatita. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Gatita. Thank you. All right, next up, this is a little different. I don't know what this went to, where it goes, how really you're supposed to use it. I'm not 100% sure. But these come up. They're little triangles. So, bookshelf, hanging shelf. That could be a possibility. Here is the bottom. It just says decorated. That's helpful. Thank you. But it is a nice piece of wood. So maybe maybe you could use that as a bookend. I don't know if maybe if you had something to put these in, you could kind of flip it over. These actually do go over too. So it could be like a shelf, but you would need something to put these in. Hi, Sherry, because it wouldn't. Yes, a cat swing. Totally. Oh, Joe would have that destroyed in 2 seconds. But we will count that down for Gatita. Going once, going twice, and sold to Gatita. Thank you. Yeah, Faye takes care of her things very nicely. Joe he's a destructor. He is like a bull in a china store. Next one for $3. I have this one. Now, why it has this really cool indent down the center, I don't know. But it is a wrapped metal. So just a nice organizer. And that one is $3. And Sherry is in. Thank you, Sherry. And we'll count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. All right, the next one I have, and this is the last one like this. I have 2 of these. They're a little different shape, square on top, and then they kind of have a roundness to the bottom. But I do have 2 of these available. They are also a nice coated metal. So that one, $3, and I do have 2 of those available. And then I've got 1 more of these pieces, so some kind of a little caddy. You could put a little bottle, a little jar on that side, and then this side has little slots in it. A cute little, leaf pattern in there. So that little caddy, again, it's got an open center here, and then a little spot where it will, support the weight of something that you put in here, a bottle or a jar. And then these slats run lengthwise. These run more the horizontal. So they're going in different directions. So if you put something here, it won't automatically go all the way through. So a nice little organizer, and that one is $3. All right, now this next item, I have 3 of these. They are Hallmark ornaments. They're called Heavenly Song. They are acrylic made to look like stained glass. They're from 1997. And these fit onto the back of a bulb on your Christmas tree. Let me get one of these out of here. So here is the little slot here where you put your bulb in, and then it illuminates the back and gives it more of a stained glass look. And then you can see it is kind of outlined in gold, kind of like stained glass would be. So it's a beautiful angel playing a harp. Now, one of these does not have, this part broke off of one of them. So this one with the light fixture on the back, that is $3. The one that does not have the light fixture, I'll do that for $2 because you could very easily still put that in front of a light. You just can't hold the light there. So those are $3. They still come with their original box. Ooh, if I can get that in there. Thank you, Sharon. I see you in there, getting that back in its spot. So I do have 2 that have the light fixture in the back that I will do for $3, and then one that does not. Is this the one that doesn't? Oops. Okay, this end. All right, this is the one that does not, and I'll show you how it looks. So it just doesn't have that clip in the back. And that one I'll do for $2. All right, so we'll count that down for Sharon. And well, Sharon, I'm going to blow your mind because I actually have 3 of them. So I'll let you decide which one or ones you would like of that, and we'll count you down. So going once, going twice, and sold to Sharon. So Sharon, let me know if you would like one of the ones with the plug in the back for $3, or if you would like one without it, all of them. All right. Thank you, Sharon. There, now I don't have to remember which one was which. So thank you, Sharon. I tried to wrap them differently so that I would be able to remember which one was which. So thank you for that. You made it easier for me. All right, next up for $3, I have a little wooden puzzle. It's magnetic. It's not the hardest puzzle in the world. It comes with 4 pieces. So here's how it looks when it's not put together. Just like that. And then the nice thing with the magnet is you can't put it together the wrong way. The magnets won't let you. So you can keep kind of locking things around and trying to figure out what goes where. But the way the magnets are, it won't let you put it together the wrong way. Oops. Now see, I thought it went that way, but it doesn't. It must go, nope. And then you got to get it back together. Ha. Let me see, which one goes here? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? That one. So yeah, so it's interesting. The magnets are so that they will not connect when you get the wrong parts together. So that is helpful. Except I still can't figure out. There it goes. There, nailed it. So a 4-piece magnetic puzzle out of wood. And that one is $3. And again, it won't let you put it back together because the magnets will resist. The magnets help you put it back together because you need help. Sometimes you need a little extra help. Ooh, it's slippery. Now let's see, can I put it back together? There and ooh, there, haha, and there. Oh, Denise, I had one, but it had a crack. So you might not have been interested in that one. But unfortunately, but I do have more. I will be bringing more. That's the nice thing with rocks. You can find them. I still have not gone out into my garden. I'm kind of curious now to go out in my garden and go, do I have any geodes out here? All right, we are going up to a $4 start. Ooh, I've got my caps lock on. Oh. Yeah, but the one I had, it was a nice one, but it had been cracked in half and put back together. They did a great job doing it. Don't get me wrong. They did a very good job with it. All right, I've got another wooden piece. I've got a comb. So it is a large comb. It is really cool, all carved out of wood. They did a really nice job with this. So $4 for the comb. This could be nice if you have like hair that tangles. You need a wider bristle, wider comb to, kind of do that first sweep through. That could be a nice one. So $4 for the comb. Or if you just have a nice wood display, maybe on a shelf, on your bookcase shelf, you've got some wood pieces. That could be a fun one to add to it. So that one is $4. I have this, looks like a little candy box. It is made out of ceramic. Now, at first I thought that there was something missing here, but then I realized they made room for the bow right there. That's what they did. So the bow kind of pops up right there. And so they just made room for the bow. This is a Teleflora item, but it is ceramic and it looks and opens like a little candy box. No candy inside though, sorry. But it is a super cute little box that you could use as a little jewelry box, or maybe in your room to keep little sweet treats in. But it is very nice ceramic. Wow, power washing your deck. I could use a little power washing. Why don't you come on over? I got a couple spots. So that one is $4. All right, next for 4 is I had one of these little wall pockets left. So this is something you could hang on a wall. It does have a little pocket inside there. So you could put little things in there, like a little comb. You could put that in there. And then this is a little plush. So you could put brooches on here for a nice display. The bottom has beads and tassels along the bottom. So again, you've got a little room on the top to display an item, maybe a postcard, maybe an antique picture. Hang that up and then put your brooches on here. And oh, nice, Sarah Lee. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. So that one is $4. And Kim is in. Thank you, Kim. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Kim. Thank you, Kim. All right, next up, this one does not have an opening, but it has like beans inside of it. But you definitely could still put brooches on here. Here is the back, and then it's got a really pretty pattern on there. But it is just stitched up at the top, and then it's got the beans on the inside. So another fun way to display brooches or other things. And Kim is in. Thank you, Kim. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Kim. Thank you. All right, the next one I have, it's filled with something. It doesn't quite feel like beans. It almost feels like I think it's lavender. Yeah, I think it's lavender that is it filled in here. And it has the same design front and back. So it is a heart that you could, again, display brooches, stick pins in. And then it has a nice design. It's more of a like a nice woven fabric where you can really see the thread count on it. So that one, $4 for the lavender filled heart. Let's see, this one that one might be lavender with a little plush. So it feels plushy and maybe a bit of lavender in this one. It does have the little rickrack ribbon around it on the front side. The back side, it does not. And oh, Kim would like the heart also. Thank you, Kim. And I'll get in close so you can see the ribbon. Oh, and I'll put a little there. I'll put my sold there. Thank you, Kim. So pretty floral fabric. And then here is the back where you don't see as much of the ribbon, but it does have a little more of like a plush and I think lavender in there. And Kim is in for that one. Thank you, Kim. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Kim. Thank you. Next one I have is going to start at $5. Now, this one is a little more like a handbag. It does have an opening. It has like a nylon lining to it, like a burgundy velvet on the outside. It's got these pretty flowers and then all of these beautiful beads. Here is the handle, which is currently tied in a little knot, and it does have some beads on it also. Now, if you wanted to, you could absolutely use this as a wall hanging. Again, put, a postcard, a picture in there, display your brooches. Or you could use that as a little handbag. I don't think there's there's no pockets in here. No pockets, just a nice lining. So that one is $5. Beautiful beads that match the flowers so nicely. And then all done with this burgundy velvet material. So $5 for that. Then I have a bank bag. I have an old bank bag, the National Bank of Commerce of Seattle. Here is the back. Zipper still works great. heavy duty zipper on that thing. So there you go. National Bank, $5 for the old bank book or bank bag. And that is just, that little white piece was just a little piece of fuzz. Again, great condition on the inside there. Oh, bonus rubber band. So 5 for that. Then something that came in the Clinique bag. So this is fresh, hot off the presses, Clinique. And it is a lipstick, but this is a brand new, fresh, has not been used. Bear Pop is the color. So let's take a look at this. So Bear Pop, there it is. First time it has seen daylight since it was made. So $6 for the Clinique lipstick Bear Pop. And I'll show that color again. Nice neutral color. Looks like it's got a little sparkle to it. All right, we'll bring that one back. And then I've got one more item. And I don't know, I don't think this is the kind of stone necessarily that Denise might be interested in. But what someone has done, from the best I can tell, is that they made a little turtle, and I think it's out of resin. I think it's a little turtle out of resin. And then what they did is they filled it. Oh, Sandy will take the lipstick. Thank you, Sandy. You can see they filled it with little stones. And then they put like a little seal across it. So yeah, this little guy is all full of little blue stones. Very cute, very different for the little turtle collectors out there. So he is $8 for the little turtle. And then you can see from his clear bottom, you can see all the little stones in there. All right. Oh, Sharon is going to take the little turtle. Thank you, Sharon. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Sharon. Thank you. All right. Well, that was the last item of the sale. We are going to do the speed round now. Just a reminder, I will be back for double sales tomorrow. That's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, for the double sale with Jen and Kim from Oh My Vintage. And then the second sale tomorrow is going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central, and that's going to be on my channel. So double sale. Also, we are doing the diaper drive for Sue and Thomas's grandbabies. If you would like information on how to participate in the diaper drive, feel free to send me an email, and I'll get you information that you need for that. And all right, we are going to do the speed round. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. If you see something in the speed round you'd like to claim, shout it out in the chat. I'll get your name on it. But if you think about it after the sale or you're watching on the replay, feel free to send me an email or leave a comment below. And I'll check and see if that item is still available. And that's awesome, Nick. I'm so glad that everything arrived well to you. And let's see, first up, I have hair. Yep, I have a little piece of doll hair. This is by A&D Ceramic Supply. I don't know what ceramic people are doing with hair, but there it is, a little piece of doll hair. This is $1, number 3. $1, number 3 for the hair. I have a little cat face. It says this is for a mop doll. It does have a 6-inch stick on the inside of it. It's sewn. It is a silk screen. It is a cat. This is $1, number 6. So $1, number 6, and gives you the instructions if you want to use a mop head and create a doll out of it. I do also have a little piece here, still in its original packaging, extra small doll fringe hair sewn on a ribbon, and it gives full instructions on the back how to work with this. This is $1, number 7. The barrette with 3 roses on it, little fabric roses. It does have a bun or a bun holder or a hair holder on the back. Here is the barrette. This is $1, number 8. The party sign, every color, super fun, a little bit of sand probably. This is $1, number 11. The crocheted pincushion. The ribbon needs a little help on this side, and there is a little stain on the back. This is $1, number 13. The little cherished teddy, cherished teddy from 1996. He is $2, number 21. He does have his cherished teddies on the bottom there. So $2, number 21. The barrette for your hair, for a hat, for a crafting project with the beautiful feathers. This one is $2, number 22. I have some brown doll hair wigs. This one is an updo with the curls on the top, bangs, and a couple of ringlets on the side. This one, $2, number 23 for that hairdo. This one has longer ringlets and little pink bows in the hair. This one is $2, number 24. The 2 that are still in the bag, curly hair, $2, number 25. The blonde hair, very possibly for the top of the head. This one is $2, number 29. The paper molded angel. It is dated 1994. This is $2, number 30. The small size scented hanger, $2, number 33. The plush shoe, use that as like a brooch hanger. It does have a very small hole right there. This is $2, number 34. This very possibly a jewelry holder. Put your ring or your bracelets and necklaces on here. This folds over and then the strap holds everything in place. This one is $2, number 35. I don't know if you could. I really don't know if you could. I mean, I guess you could tape it onto the book. That one I don't know, but maybe you could. And Sharon is going to take that. Thank you, Sharon. The Mexican egg cup. Yeah, I wish if the sides were open or it had an extra flap, I would absolutely be on board for the book cover because it is like the right size. It just doesn't have anything to attach to the book. But yeah, it totally looks like it, and it is absolutely the right size. Hand painted, probably from Mexico, a little egg cup. And this is $2, number 38. And don't forget, if you have stone eggs, painted wooden eggs, or painted real eggs that you like to display, these little egg cups are perfect for that. So that is number 38. Thank you, Sharon. I know. It's like most of us don't eat like soft boiled eggs to use these little things, but for displaying eggs, ooh, yeah, they are perfect for that. Or maybe you are a person that enjoys soft boiled eggs. I have the white holders. I have two of these available. They are coated metal and they are $3, number 44. So $3 each, number 44. And oh, Barb, the lipstick has already been claimed. Sorry, Barb. This little black caddy has a circle opening here for a jar or a bottle, and then it has little slats on this side. The little metal caddy, $3, number 45. The wood puzzle, it's put together with magnets. It doesn't let you put it together the wrong way. This is $3, number 48. The wood comb. This is $4, number 49. The ceramic heart. It looks like a little candy box, but it is ceramic. It's made by Teleflora. This is $4, number 50. the ooh, burgundy handbag. This does have a nylon lining. It has a little handle, cord handle, beautiful beadwork with complementary flowers on it. And this is like a burgundy velvet. This is $5, number 55, for the either handbag, wall pocket, display your brooches on here. And then I have the old bank bag, National Bank of Commerce of Seattle. Zipper works great on this. And it is $5, number 56. All right, and that is everything for the sale. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow for the double sale. It's going to be awesome. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm excited. It's sunshiny.